Once again, welcome to Talk About It with Chidi. Unfortunately, our host is unavailable to discuss with us today, but we still need to talk like the Nigerians that we are, and we need to keep things going. Our topic today will be why many Nigerian youths feel stuck in life. And this topic is basically a very, very important one that we need to talk about, and we need to dissect and get the right informations out there so that the youths can know what and what not to do and what ought to be done. There are so many opportunities in Nigeria for us to grow ourselves, just that the system has made us dormant, in quotes now, because we keep striving and a lot of things is not being done. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. For instance, a youth wake up, a particular guy wakes up every day. He goes to work and muscles himself out every day just to make sure he can earn a living legally. And at the end of the day, he comes back home with nothing to show for his hustle for that particular day because the payments or whatever he's going to be earning is not even enough for him to cater for his family. Transportation is outrageous in Nigeria right now because the transport companies or the bus drivers in quotes now are paying outrageous amounts just to get fuel that we have readily present. But for some bureaucracy and some negligence in the part of the government, we still buy fuel now. As it stands now, it's 1,400 naira for a liter of PMS in Nigeria. So you would not expect the bus drivers not to increase the cost of transportation. So all this thing boils down to the fact that this guy keeps working every day and he keeps complaining almost every day because he gets to work in the morning by 7:30 p.m. a.m. then comes back around 6 p.m. in the evening and he has nothing to show for it. Time wasted, but he still needs to go to work tomorrow morning. And all of these things accumulate into making some of us that wants to be on the legit path to life think that we are not doing enough. How do we cope this? I ask again, how do we cope this? Like I was saying before I diverted, he is not lazy. He works its ass out every day. But it's almost like he's not doing anything. Meanwhile, he's working. So comparatively to the outside world or the foreign or the first world countries like they will call it, what are they doing better that we are not doing? Let's start asking these questions. They go to work like we do. They do the 9 to 5. But they are living better. Yeah, taxation is okay, a little high over there. But nonetheless, they see what they are working for. They see the amenities. The feeding is okay. You can't compare the cost of food, for instance, back then, say in the 20s, 2000, for instance. You can't say there's much increment in their cost of food compared to what we are doing now in Nigeria. We are not earning, there's no salary increase, but we are paying more for commodities. And you expect us to just still stick or like the youths in quotes now, because even categorizing youths in Nigeria now is even very difficult because we can't tell who the youths really are. Because you still see those that almost in their 50s still claiming youths, which I think ought not to be. But nonetheless, the system has made us become dormant. We are not growing. It's almost like we are staying in the same circle over and over again. house rents are going up, and you start a family at 35, for instance, you were staying in a room and parlor, self-contained, for instance, and now you started bearing children. Now you need to maybe probably go to a 2-bedroom flat, and your salary stays the same. There's no increment, nothing is being done about it, and you need to make your family comfortable. How do you go about it? That is where you start thinking people want to go into crime to make ends meet, because they do not want to discomfort their family. And if you are not going to discomfort your family, you have to do certain things that you ought not do on a norm. You earn 100,000 naira, you are paying a salary, house rent of 500,000 naira. I'm talking about in Benin now. I'm talking about just Benin, because they pay more, far more in Lagos and Abuja. So if you are based in these two cities I just mentioned, then you are going to be involved in certain things that ought not be. We are complaining in Benin that, okay, we are paying too much for the rentage. You start hearing, okay, they'll tell you, what's it called? This, I'll get back to that. It's just making me even mad right now. Agent fee, caution fee. You talk about legal fee. Who are they paying these legal fees to? The lawyers that will eventually still come and just still want to throw you out if you cannot meet up with your rentage. We don't even understand the laws that governs our rentage in Nigeria. So all of this compiles and it makes everything sickening. So if we don't talk about it and try to put an end to all of this, at the end of the day, we're still going to be suffering over and over again, because it's a cycle now. We talk about the presidency. He's not the one determining the rates that these people pay, or that they ask us to pay as tenants for rentage. He is not the one. We as citizens still need to talk to ourselves. If we don't, we end up suffering and suffering and suffering again. Because at the end of the day, okay, take for instance my flat, for instance. I've been going through this issue of, okay, roof leakage. I fixed it once and the same situation comes in again. And I can't say, okay, because it's my flat, let me just change the roof. I don't have that capability. You understand? I've had to change because of the leakages and it's affecting the wiring inside the roof. I've had to call somebody to come help me work the wires inside the roof. And I paid with my money. I did not ask the landlord to do anything about it. I paid with my own money. Now I'm just asking, come fix this roof for me. And still, now that I'm talking, nothing has been done. You understand? So all of these things piles up and makes you look frustrated. Really, it's frustrating. So all of this, I don't know how we're going to talk about it or get it done. I think probably government policy will still play a part in all of this, because if you give